Come in.
Hello, Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Denzel Bland,
What's
and
that?
I specialize in a small business division. I'm here representing ADP.
That's right. Come take a seat.
How are you today?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's always great when you wake up in the morning, right?
Yeah. That's for sure.
How's your day been going?
It's been going well.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Before we get down to business, I would definitely love to pass along this thank you card to your secretary. She was very informative, very cordial.
Oh, wow.
Really helped me avoid some of that construction traffic on Route 46.
Okay.
You must get stuck in it all the time.
Oh my God, it's a pain. Yeah, I will definitely send her this.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice of you, Denzel, right?
Yes,
Very
yes.
nice of you.
Yeah, because I oversaw the traffic on Route 80, and I just had so much to be thankful for. So please pass along my gratitude.
I will, for sure.
Okay, so I'm here because Jerry has left. However, I'm here to produce a win-win situation between us. And I plan to do this by uncovering some of the things that happened in the past, some of the things that are presently going on, and some of your expectations for the future in terms of exchanging leads for each other's business. How does that sound today?
It's good. What happened to Jerry, by the way?
Personally, I don't know Jerry. I was reassigned, and I'm just here to, like I said before, produce a win-win situation and start fresh.
Gotcha. Yeah, he just didn't return my calls, so...
I'm the new contact, so I'll definitely be passing along my business card, and
I'll take it, yeah.
We'll start on the right foot.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Okay, am I accurate in saying we only have about 15 minutes today?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. So I'd like to dive straight into business, if that's okay with you.
Works for me.
Okay, so I'm new to the processes here. Is there anybody else you'd like to include in this meeting today?
No, I mean we have our board obviously above us, and you know I've worked alongside with another person, but for the most part I'm the one you're supposed to be meeting with. You know.
Fantastic. You mind if I take some notes today? I want to catch it every moment of this meeting today. So do me a favor, Mr. Smith. Can you describe your relationship with ADP in the past?
Yeah. Well, you know, it was more like my relationship with Jerry, more importantly, which was good. So he and I we work well together. He'd come in, you know, once a week or once every 2 weeks. You know, we'd kick around businesses that we were trying to approach or attack with one another. And then I would also bring him to some of my clients, which is important. He would bring me to his clients. And, you know, Joe did really well working with me, I think. You know, definitely he got a lot of my clients over at ADP.
Oh, that's great. So from what I understand, you guys had a great relationship, and that he brought referrals to you about once or maybe twice a week.
A little bit less than that, maybe like twice a month. I'd say he brought me some.
Oh, twice a month.
Twice a month he brought me. It's more of me giving him, you know, clients, but you know, it's just the way it is. Luckily, I was, you know, compensated on giving him referrals as well. So, which wasn't, you know, which isn't that bad. Actually, come to think of it now, I'm saying it. There's a couple of them. The past 3 or 4 I haven't been seeing credit for. I know it's not your problem. I'm just saying now because you're the first person I've seen since Jerry. I left him a couple of emails about it. And they never got back to me. So that was kind of weird that they didn't show up. I know they came on board too from ADP, so I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
That was actually going to be my next question. I was going to mention, in the absence of Jerry, was there anything left undone? And what you just said is that maybe this looks familiar, but I believe you're talking about a referral rewards program.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, is that where I get?
Is it accurate?
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah.
So how the referral rewards program works is that once you refer a client to us, that you're compensated about 10% of what we make or something like that. Okay. So I actually did a little homework prior to this meeting. So I dug into that, and I saw that there were some credits pending on your account. Gotcha. And I'm really glad you cleared that up, because what you're saying is that you referred Jerry to somebody, however, that they never went through.
Yeah.
So I guess in the absence of things, that's why they're pending. And as a new territorial rep here in Wayne, I'm able to override that and get your credits handled right away, right after this meeting if necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get paid, so I mean, holidays are coming up.
Absolutely. Does that alleviate that concern?
Yeah, I mean, if you can take care of that, that'd be great. I appreciate that.
That's great.
It's being proactive too.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I'm here for. Was there anything else that fell through the cracks in the absence of Jerry?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, I'm sure as we talk more, I've been thinking about ADP, I'd say, for a few months now, since Jerry's been just MIA, so I'm sure as we talk, I'll think of some stuff.
Okay.
And I'll let you know if that's okay as we're talking.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once they come up, just fire away.
I will.
Okay?
Oh, I will.
All right, great. So can you describe what's presently going on within the organization, some of your goals?
Within the bank?
Yes.
So, you know, we're just trying to increase, our big focus right now is on balances. So, you know, we bring in a lot of accounts. We don't really deter anyone away from the bank. We pride ourselves on that, bringing on anybody basically. So we can give basically any mom and pop shop a line of credit cards, you know, bank accounts, etc. With that being said, now we're focusing on more higher balances. So attorneys, doctors' offices, white collar, essentially. That's been a focus of mine in general to help grow our business in this area too, especially Wayne. So.
Absolutely. So if I heard everything correctly, you're really looking to balance out the strategies of GT Bank. You were targeting some small businesses before mom and pop shops, where you're really looking to head towards the direction of centers of influence, such as doctors and lawyers and things like that. Does that cap it?
Yeah, just trying to bring on businesses.
Okay. And how's this strategy been working for you? What are you currently doing to obtain this growth?
You know, it's an old school sales cycle. You know, we're going out. All the people around here know us. Put on a lot of foundations and fundraisers and whatnot. Obviously phone calls, canvassing, foot prospecting. Everyone knows the bank. I know a good amount of people in the area, but obviously a warm introduction speaks a lot more than someone just knocking on the door. We have a lot of competition in the area to a lot of banks.
Okay.
Big issue we have.
And has this process been efficient for you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no other really way about it, I think. Just get out there and bring on business,
Okay, so word of mouth has really been successful for you in the past 10 years you've been with GT Bank.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like to see done on my end to really help grow, to develop these strategies of GT Bank that you mentioned before?
Denzel, honestly, as long as the thing that you could do, if I refer you to a client of mine, if I'm bringing you to somebody, or if you're bringing me somebody, I want you to trust them and treat them as if I were to treat them, because it's my reputation on the line. And Jerry and I had some issues in the past. In the beginning, we figured it out though. Cause I'd send him over to a client of mine. He would go meet with them, and then he'd be a little more aggressive than I would be initially, and they didn't like it. Lost a couple accounts because of it. Me and Jerry spoke about that. We would figure it out. So just treat my clients with the utmost respect and decency, and do right by them as if I were to do. And keep in mind, I'd be doing the same to your clients as well.
Okay, absolutely. So let me ask you, Mr. Smith, what would you like to see me do differently than Jerry? Because it seems like you guys had a relationship, but some of the things fell through the cracks.
Oh, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I just thought of something. Yes. So I was looking at an account yesterday. A client of mine, MW Landscaping, one of my better clients, should I say. Guy owns a couple locations. A large company. Long story short, I was looking into it to give him another line of credit. He wants to buy a couple machines, and he started complaining to me about issues he has with ADP that Jerry signed up.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just his stuff that I can't be dealing with that kind of stuff. If I'm sending it over to Jerry signs him up, he gets the credit where I don't even get paid on it, and I'm dealing with the issues. I mean, obviously you can see the issues with that, from my point of view. Absolutely.
Wow, that's devastating. It really hurts that you mentioned that, because ADP actually prides itself in doing what they say they're going to do. We follow up with situations, and also you pride yourself in a customer-friendly organization. So I know it must have hurt you to really put your neck out on the line, and then to really have it just cut off like that.
Yeah, it's funny you came in today too, because I was looking at it yesterday. But yeah, it's definitely
Wow.
I know it's not your fault. I know you didn't do anything with it, but just coming up.
I'm definitely going to take the role of responsibility of that though, because I'm glad you gave me that account name, the MW Landscape, and now that it's noted, what I'd like to do with you, today's Thursday, but I'd like to follow up with you Monday with a progress report of what I'm doing with that landscaping company. I want to contact them and let them know that a new sheriff is in town, a new territorial rep here in Wayne, and I really want to rekindle that relationship. I want to sweep that past relationship under the rug and really identify some of their needs so that I can help them grow efficiently and protect their business.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay, does that alleviate the concern with the landscaping company?
As long as you back it up, like you said, absolutely.
Okay. So, Mr. Smith, what does an ideal prospect look like to you?
Like I said, high balances, white collar. That's really what we're focusing on right now. But we'll talk to anybody.
Talk to anybody.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So now that I have a better understanding of how you operate and a little what you're looking for out of companies in return, what I really look for from you are small business leads. I'm really looking for that one-man show that has to deal with the weight of not only owning the business, but handle payroll and handle HR. So what I want to do is free up some time for them. I want to help them better manage cash flow and compliance, as well as hire and pay employees. Would you happen to have a couple of referrals off the top of your head that may be in need of ADP services?
So we're getting a little bit of cart before the horse here. I've only known you for 8 minutes about. Jerry and we've been working together for 6-7 years, and of course it took some time. And I think it'd be just makes the most sense to know how you sell before I even get you in front of somebody. Like I said before, I sent Jerry off the races with one of my clients, and he burned a bridge or two for me. So, and I'm not saying you're going to do the same, but that's obviously an area of concern for me.
Okay. Well, Mr. Smith, I've been with the company about 3 years. I bring this on a lot of my initial meetings.
Okay.
I like to show some companies what's been going on in the past. So actually, here's a testimony of one of my clients. And what testimony from one of my clients, Calvin Brown, and he worked for Passaic Realty, and he really emphasized that I really helped him grow, and that I was really involved in the mix, and that it was a collaborative effort. And that's what I'm really here to reciprocate with you today. So I'm not here to waste anybody's time today. So what I've actually come prepared with is a list of clients for you. But now that I really understand what you want and what you're expecting that white collar, you're expecting centers of influence, I really want to tailor this list for you. What I want to bring in our next meeting are 3 tailored recommendations for you. As you see, I have several contacts here, but me just giving you the bulk of the contacts really won't do the job. So really what I want to do is tailor 3 recommendations that fit the key factors that you're looking for and bring them to our next appointment. And what I was looking for in exchange was a referral just to get the ball rolling. And why I'm bringing 3 is because I want to produce a win-win situation between us, because I may not get the first referral correct right away. However, that's why I want to have a contingency plan and have a second and third. And hey, if all 3 work, I believe I did my job in providing a win-win situation.
I would think so.
Absolutely.
But how do I know that you're not going to, just do what Jerry did? I don't know you yet. That's my biggest qualm right now. I'm having.
Okay.
I mean, between you and me, it's obviously you're a very nice guy. You have a track record of success with your current clients. But how do I know that that's just not one of 200 that you've signed up, and the other 199 were burned? That's the issue I'm having with ADP and with Jerry, essentially. I mean, I sent him over a lot of clients, and all of a sudden he's just not there anymore. You didn't even know what happened to him, So
Absolutely.
I don't even know. It's just a weird kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, how are you going to help me grow my business?
Okay. How would you like me to help you grow your business? I want to do things differently, and I want to do them the way you want to see them done. Because like I said, I'm all about this win-win situation, and to really help you, I want to understand what you're looking for. Aside from the white collars and the center of influences, trying to get the balances straightened out, aside from that, what are you really looking for? What do you want to see done immediately?
I'm looking for someone, when I give them a call, they pick up the phone. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who, talk is cheap, that they say, hey, you're saying you have these 3, you want to bring me 3 qualified people or set 3 appointments. Let me see them, and then I can trust you, and then we can move forward. Then I can bring you into my clients. And then I own this town, basically, is what it comes down to. This bank's been here for years, as you know, and I've been in this branch for a very long time. So, I'd like to produce a win-win as well. With that being said, how can you see me working with you?
Well, I can see you working with me by, like I said, when I tailor those 3 recommendations, for you to give me one in return. That's really what we're in the network of doing, our corporate network, is to exchange leads for each other's business. But based off what you said, you're really looking for somebody that's responsive and that can follow up in a timely manner, and you're looking for somebody with some credibility. So actually, I also came prepared with some of the things I've did in the past with a company similar to yours. It was with a construction company, and prior to working alongside of me, they only had 25 business customers. Right? So what I did is I implemented a strategy of progress reports. And in these progress reports, I was really able to measure when relationships were fully developed. Therefore, nothing fell through the crack, and I really bridged that graphic communication. Okay? And what this, like I said, it really enabled me to know when the relationship was fully developed, what direction they were looking to take, and why. So based on what the criteria you're looking for, I understand when it's fully developed and when we can move forward. And Mr. Smith, I don't know if you know, but ADP processes payroll for 1 out of 6 U.S. workers throughout the U.S. So it's a huge marketplace. We may have some of the same customers, but I'm here to put you in contact with new ones. Okay? So just allow me to do that for you, and I would like to do that for you by sending those progress reports with you Monday, and really setting up a meeting from there to really see what's going on after you see that the past situations were alleviated, such as your referral points, and as well as an act of good faith with the landscaping company, MW Landscaping.
So how about this? If you're able to take care of the MW Landscaping, figure out my credit reports, and then by Monday, you said we're going to be meeting back up, right? Is that what you said?
Correct.
You have 3 qualified people. I have no problem bringing you the 3 people that I know that same day.
Okay, then that's fantastic. I believe our time spent here today was definitely wise, and it was definitely valuable. And some of the things that we covered today is that in the past there were some bridges that burned. However, we're going to fix those. We're going to amend those. And that some of the things you're presently doing are through word of mouth. You're looking to grow, but through word of mouth, and really head for more in-demand customers, such as centers of influences. And we're going to do this by exchanging leads for each other's business. And I really enjoyed the time, and I expect to see you Monday, and it's going to be a great meeting.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
All right.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.